girls. So welcome back to Favorite Friday. For this case, we are going back to Oklahoma. Specifically, we are going to a city apparently called Midwest City, Oklahoma. So if you've heard of the city, you live nearby the city, you've been to the city, this city particular, let me know down below. Let me know if you've heard this case before, because apparently it did get some coverage around the time this happened. I had not heard of it until the first case, Lamont at large. So shout out to him for covering this case. I'm gonna try to keep this video shorter. So with that being said, I'm gonna give some publicly known down below. So I'm gonna quit my rambling and let's get started. So of course, this being a female channel, we have to start with Marilyn. Marilyn K. Sellers, she apparently was born October 19th, 1960. It is said but not confirmed that apparently she had been raped, unfortunately, by an older brother, who apparently I cannot find his name. And apparently her dad was very abusive and would often beat her. And apparently it said that said older brother, like the same older brother that she claimed had raped her, apparently he died in 1973 from a industrial accident. So then eventually she would apparently meet James Ray Plantz. He was born March 15, 1955. She would claim that apparently he had raped her when she was 15. However, apparently, despite this, apparently they still get married. So then she gives birth to their son Christopher, who apparently was born October 7th, 1982. In 1987, when she's like 26, 27 years old, she winds up meeting this guy by the name of William, who at the time was 16. They start fooling around. When he turns 18, she asks him, "Hey, can you kill my husband for me?" And for his life insurance money, which apparently he has two different policies for. And apparently she offers him $5,000. He thinks it's the help of Clinton McKimball. So then William, being Marilyn's lover, because of course I have no affair at this point, even though he's underage, he gets the help of Clinton Eugene McKimball, who was born October 18th, 1969. So the original plan, from what I read, was apparently they were supposed to like follow James after he gets home from work, and then purposely rear into his car. So then, of course, once you get into an accident, you're going to get out, share information with the person, call police if necessary. He's going to check for damages on his car, as you would if you had been in a wreck, especially if you were not at fault. So then once he gets out of the car, he essentially is unknowingly lured out, and then apparently the plan was to either beat him with baseball bats that they got from Marilyn's son Christopher, or they were going to shoot him. So Marilyn would apparently give a gun to William to make sure the job is finished. However, apparently he sells it for drug money. On August 24th, 1988, Marilyn would have a guy by the name of Roger Freres show to the house. She offered him $10,000. Apparently he was on a plan and he was going to help out. However, apparently a unrelated person had showed up, and so that pretty much fooled the plan. So they pretty much had to put a pause on the plan, essentially. And Roger would apparently get arrested for something unrelated. So then 2 days later, I don't know if it's 2 days, I guess like Roger got arrested within those 2 days. I guess he's no longer involved, but he was technically involved at one point, so that's why I even mentioned him. So apparently William and Clinton are at Marilyn's house waiting for James to come home from work. James comes home from work apparently about 5 a.m. So then once he comes in, it's dark, he comes in, I assume turns the lights on, and William and Clinton start beating on him. Of course, apparently he's crying out to Marilyn because he's assuming, she hurt. That's what he was thinking, because that's his wife. And Marilyn, of course, didn't respond. And the kids are apparently in the house, and I imagine they heard their father literally get beaten to death. So then, of course, Marilyn would actually come out when he's no longer making noises and would say, this does not look like an accident. So then they drag James's body to his own truck, and then William and Clinton drive James's truck to eastern Oklahoma. Apparently, Marilyn is following Clinton in her own car. So I guess they obviously have a way back. They then proceed to dump James's body in the front seat, like in the driver's seat, to know he had an accident. So they then take a rag that apparently had gasoline in it. They try to put it like in the hole, I guess, where you put gas in, and then set on fire. And then one of them proceeds to throw gasoline over the truck, light that on fire. Obviously, that works. So then they leave the scene. They come back. Marilyn pretty much gives them some clothes that once belonged to James, but also he's dead now. So what good is he gonna used to wear them? He's dead, and they give them to him so they have new clothes to wear, because I imagine their clothes were bloody from the beating. So obviously you got dispose of the bloody clothes. So that's what they do. They apparently find money in the clothes that they were wearing of James's. So of course they go get food. Clinton would apparently go home afterwards, but William goes to a friend's house, actually confesses to said friend. Friend, of course, does not believe him, because again, we're only 18. Why would you believe that one of your friends has killed somebody? And then apparently William would come over to that friend's house. Sorry, not William. Clinton would come over to that friend's house, and he and William were bragging and pretty much laughing about the murder. So the body, of course, is found the next day. Autopsy shows that apparently he was still alive when the fire had been set. So apparently he would survive the beating, but not the fire. So the fire is essentially what took him out. Of course, Marilyn and the wife, they go to her house and pretty much notify that, hey, look, your husband's dead. And they asked neighbors, did y'all know anything? Was there like marital troubles? And apparently the neighbors knew about the affair. So they tell them, hey, she has a little boyfriend. So then apparently all three of them were arrested. William would try to commit suicide by hanging himself with shoelaces. He goes to the hospital for this, and then apparently returns back to jail, where apparently he tries to drown himself in a toilet. So William pretty much confesses everything to police after being told that he could get the death penalty because, you are an adult, so you are legally eligible. Clinton gets life in prison in exchange for testifying against William and Marilyn. And, of course, William and Marilyn being the adults, they are both sentenced to death. Marilyn immediately appeals, basically trying to say, listen, my IQ was low, and therefore I could have not planned an attack like that if I really have a low IQ. So William would, of course, be executed on June 15, 2000. And then Marilyn, she was executed May 15, 2001. And then the two life insurances that James had, they actually wound up going to his children, since obviously Marilyn was involved in the death, so she inherited shit. Tina and Christopher. Unfortunately, however, Christopher apparently died in a car crash on October 10, 2002. So pretty much when it looks like Tina's the only one that inherited the money unintentionally. And I don't know whether she got it when she was 18, because it didn't say how old Tina even was. And Christopher was only 20. So I imagine he already got like a piece of it. Of course, I can't confirm that because I'm not part of the family. I don't know how all that works. So if anybody knows exactly who got the money, I guess not that it really matters now because it's been like so long. But yeah, I was just like, if y'all know it, let a girl know, please. So yeah, like I was saying, that's the case of Marilyn K. Plantz. Like I said, you've heard of it. Y'all have any other Oklahoma cases I should cover? Definitely let me know, because I haven't really covered that many, but I feel like I should, because there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes down. If y'all think I should cover that case, definitely let me know, because there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in that state. And so with that being said, I cover females 2 times a week. This got more fair females. I'll see you guys next one. Bye.
Birds of you are like a dawn. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored?